What is going on, guys? My name is Ryan, aka Hero, and we are back with another video. Today I am gonna be going over my list for the top 5 PvP units in the game. So, like I said, this is my list. If you guys disagree with any of them or any arrangement of them, leave in the comments. I'll definitely go over and everything like that. So, there's gonna be some controversial units in this, and a lot of you guys are gonna be like, what the hell, Hero? Have you even played the game? Yes, I've played a lot of it, and these are my opinions, okay? Alright, so, at number 5, I have Takagi Gaara. This is probably the most controversial unit on my list, just because of the position it takes over, or the character that it is, quote-unquote, better. Let me just start off by saying at number 6, I guess, like an honorable mentions, and that is Killer B. Now, everyone's gonna be like, what the hell, Hero? Killer B at number 6? Takagi Gaara above him? Give me some time to explain my reasoning here. Alright, so it's quite obvious that Killer B does straight damage and Gaara doesn't do much damage at all. Alright, so Takagi Gaara, I'm not gonna give you guys the stats or anything because you can always look that up. But I'm gonna be giving you guys my opinions or anything like that. Alright, so Takagi Gaara, you guys already know why he's here, or what he does and everything. You know, he jutsu seals, alright, and attack weakens attack, yeah. Which are very huge things at this current update for multiple reasons, because if you get jutsu sealed, you are legitimately jutsu sealed for like 35 turns until the end of the game, and maybe even next game you're still jutsu sealed by him, alright. You know, all jokes aside, that is a very powerful thing to have for 4 chakra. Obviously there are other characters that can do it like him, but no one else is quite as, you know, good at it. He has a lot of health, or a decent amount of health, average, above average health, and he, you know, attack weakens, which is a very big thing. Believe it or not, even if he doesn't jutsu seal, he's most of the time will still attack weakens attack. I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, so overall he is a very powerful unit, not in terms of damage or damage output, but in terms of giving them the jutsu seal, okay? You guys already know that it's just so stressful, man. You get jutsu sealed and that character is completely useless for the rest of the game, alright? But yeah, so that's my number 5. Hopefully you guys agree. If you guys don't, you know, leave in the comments. I'll communicate. But yeah, moving on to number 4. Alright, so at number 4, we have the race god himself, Haku. Alright, so let me go over why I believe Haku is also better than Killer B, because a lot of people are going to be complaining about this one also, okay? So, other than the fact that Haku is extremely fast, he's faster than Minato, he's faster than a lot of other units, he's also pretty tanky, he has an AoE jutsu. Of course it doesn't do much, but his main job, again, isn't for damage necessarily, it's to get the unit that is behind him to his jutsu. Alright, so I usually run a Haku and then a Sasori right behind him, and he'll get the jutsu in so freaking quickly that I don't even realize it. Alright, so like I said, these characters, I'm not basing them just on damage, I'm basing them on gameplay and usefulness, and and everything else that has to go on with PvP and helps you guys win the game. Alright, so Haku, again, very strong unit in terms of taking damage and speed. Pretty much nobody can outspeed him that is even relevant to the game mode. I know a lot of people use Gaara, the Bravery Gaara, and I mean, it's just not very good. He just doesn't do much damage, and he's pretty weak. So Haku is, in terms, the best speed demon, the best, fastest unit out of them all. That was quite obvious. You know, you have people like Minato, also very weak, not very sturdy, can get one-shotted. That's KCM Minato, and the Bravery Minato also isn't that much better. So overall, Haku is the best choice in terms of speed, and yeah, so that's that. You know, got AoE, pretty big, pretty decent health, and yeah, moving on to the next unit. And at number 3, we have Sasori himself. Alright, so I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't care. I've been watching the show for like 7 years. You can't tell me how to say his name, okay? Alright, anyways. So, Sasori, why do I believe he's better than all of the others? Well, let me tell you. Other than the fact that he has like 3 billion gazillion health, he also has an AoE jutsu that does like 9 gazillion damage, alright? The only downside is that it is a 5 chakra jutsu, but like, you overlook that, you see how much damage this man is actually doing, and how much damage he can take, and there's legitimately there's no way any other unit other than, you know, the upcoming units are better than him. Alright, you can have your discussions here and there, but Sasori is one of my favorite units to run, because the second you get his jutsu, the opponent knows he fucked up, okay? So yeah, to reiterate, because I probably went through it like really fast, why do I believe he's better than everyone? Well, he's got insane freaking HP, takes hits like it's nothing, takes like 3 jutsus from heart units, takes it like it's nothing. Alright, if you kill my Sasori, I give you a round of applause, okay? Because it is not happening, okay? So, other than that, his AoE, scary ass AoE, huge damage, slip damage also, which, you know, you take that as it is, not very useful in PvP because of how quick the turns are, but yeah. So that is my number 3 position. And at number 2, we have Hoshi Rama. So I'm going to be looking at this Hoshi Rama as a max dupe Hoshi Rama, just because the dupes make such a huge difference. A lot of these dupes for these units make such a huge difference, but specifically for my man Hoshi Rama, alright? So if you have my man Hoshi Rama completely maxed out dupe-wise, he is a literal tank against every unit, alright? Also, it's pretty easy to get his ultimate jutsu, because he does have pretty good speed to run top lane. But also, like I said, he's a tank, so he's gonna be surviving a decent amount of hits. If you guys don't know what his dupes are, they're pretty much like 25% damage reduction towards heart unit, body unit, every element in the game. So legitimately, even if you hit the man with a wisdom attack, or what is it, a skill attack, it ain't nothing, alright? It ain't nothing. So his jutsu, his first jutsu, is also pretty strong. It's an AoE. Not gonna take out Madara or Itachi in one hit or anything, but it is very strong. It's AoE, like I said. But the circle is pretty small, so you guys gotta try to figure your way around that. But other than that, like I said, he's very strong, and I probably used it in this video where I got an ultimate on my Hoshi Rama, and I actually won because of it. And then you'll see my second video, I think we're playing the second game, where, not gonna spoil it, but I got really close. And yeah, so that's that. Moving on to the number 1 unit. Alright, so everyone's probably expecting someone like Madara, but you're about to be disappointed. Alright, so at number 1, we have Tobirama Senju, aka the second Hokage, and everybody right now is gonna say, what? What, hero? Well, that is probably because you guys probably haven't seen a lot of gameplay from him, or a lot of talk from him at all, alright? But my man Kabuki, I'm pretty sure he made a video about it, showing how OP this unit actually is, and rightfully so, alright? So, let me give you guys the rundown for what is so special about him, alright? So, other than the fact that his jutsu hitbox is a vast range size, and you cannot escape it, it doesn't matter because it's single target. Psych. Alright. So this unit, again, is very dependent on the dupe abilities, but even then, he's also a very insanely good unit, alright? So let me go over why. Well, first off, if you have 3 dupes in him, or 2 dupes in him, you get, you know, reduces chakra gauge by 1. Therefore, it's 5 and 10 instead of 6 and 12. But even at 6 and 12, it's also very good, which is surprising, alright? So, the point is not to use your jutsu, you know, right away or anything. Your point is to withstand the hits. You're also pretty fast as a Tobirama. Moves very fast. Kind of like the Haku situation, alright? I'm not given you guys the clearest answers as to why I'm saying this, to be honest. But let me try to redo this, okay? Alright, why is Tobirama better? Well, my man, other than his field skill, which reduces damage taken by 15 to 20%, that's actually insanely good to begin with, alright? But his jutsu is a single target, very nice, does pretty decent damage, but the fact that he's bravery and he has decent health helps out very well, because no one's really running a hard-hitting wisdom unit. The best you got's like Takagi Gaara, you know? It'd be very anti-meta to be using somebody like, I don't even know, Wisdom Sasuke, alright, we're just using that for, no. How about Naruto Shippuden, the Shippuden Naruto Wisdom one, alright. So it's very uncommon for somebody to run a hard-hitting Wisdom unit like Naruto to counter this Tobirama. So pretty much he has free reign at the moment. Obviously, things can change, but he pretty much is one of the best tanks due to that reason. He doesn't really have any counters, alright. And his jutsu does damage, like I said, but that's not really his purpose. I mean, you know, he's there doing damage and all, but like he's withstanding a lot of hits. And yeah, I probably didn't explain that nearly as good as I was hoping to, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Alright, that's gonna be my list. Top 5, you guys probably disagreed with Tobirama just because of how I said, you know, yeah. So, goodbye, I love you guys.